Okay, so today we're going to talk to James Wisdom about using the Tattoonow software to set up an affiliate program. I just figured out how to do this. I think it's going to be a real game changer, especially for me and my clients. And if you think it could help you too, then there you go. What up? Yeah,
Hey Mickey, what's up, man? Thanks for doing this.
yeah, no worries. How are you doing?
I'm good. Let me put on my headphone. So better to hear you with.
Hell
Oh
yeah. I can't hear you now. Can I hear you?
yeah, how about now?
Okay, now I can.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, no, I'm doing well. I've been certainly interested in this affiliate program, but the way that you got it hooked up, it's like, oh, it makes sense. And I can do that. I can do
Yeah,
it.
right.
I can do it. It's like it makes sense. Sometimes Gabe talks about it and it's like it doesn't I don't see
Well,
the I
yeah,
saw what you had and I'm like that makes that finally
I
starting
think
to
that's part of it too, right? Is like especially even when I'm kind of like going through the other like the 3D stuff is like sometimes those people are so far away from what we're doing
right.
that you got to really kind of find a person that's in the middle that's like maybe doesn't know all the shit but understands the goals a lot, you know what I mean, like yeah, how this could help. um
Yes.
so what I have done is taking advantage of the Tattoo Now software. I'm recording this too, by the way, so when I
No
go off
problem.
just um and that lets you have affiliates. So I think for your station, kind of, or for your channel, the thing is we could all be kind of like, hey, here's my code. If you see something of mine and you like it, shout it out. And, if anybody follows through, I'll pay out. Now, I would pay an influencer or somebody with a channel less than I would pay like my customers. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
I mean, in terms of like, hey, dude, shout me out from any shop, and if I land the job, I'll give you $200, and it's automated. Like that could revolutionize everything. So that's kind of where I went with it. Um, and the way to do this, do you have your Tattoo Now shit open?
Yeah, I got it up.
Okay, so
You
you're gonna
better
want.
do you want me to you want to just like uh show your screen and I'll follow along, or do you want me to show my screen and you direct?
What do
What do
you
you
want to do? I
better?
can do it either way, but I can show my screen right here.
Yeah,
Or
do
yeah,
that.
why don't I just show mine and then you can follow along because it'll take you a minute to do some of this stuff.
Sure.
Um, so let me get in here, share my screen.
I'm gonna go to just view. I want to just view you.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there a button on Zoom to keep the window on top?
which window?
Like I want to keep our window. Oh, okay, it's got it over here. I was going to say our window, but it's got it for me on the top right. So okay, so the place you're going to want to start is web funnels, right under sites and tools.
Okay.
Um, and so I have these three affiliate setups, and the reason being is it's kind of like the calendars, right? Where each different deal you're going to have to set up a whole ecosystem for. So the main one right here is just affiliate onboarding. And this means that I'm onboarding a client from one of my affiliates, right? I started it to be a funnel for like so I can get the affiliates, but we just skip that step for now. And then when I made this, it's basically just a landing page that has our branding, my picture, a little bit about me. If you made it here, then you've most likely mentioned that you like the work I put on one of, oh, damn, misspelling already, on one of my favorite clients. I've been tattooing for over 20 years and use that blessing to chase down an education in all forms of art. In the last couple of years, I've been looking or I've been learning a bunch of new skills, which I'm very interested in bringing back into tattooing. Read the list below, and if 80% or more sounds like you, then maybe we should have a consultation. I'm only taking 10 new pieces of art at a time and fairly selective, but it really doesn't hurt to chat. If you're ready to commit to the right piece, then I'm willing to work in a way that allows for the most iteration when it comes to the time of the tattoo. And then it says, boom, this is what you're looking for. And it's all stuff, you're willing to take the time and work with your artist to get it just right. You want to move forward with large scale work. You want your artist to have few limitations, but appreciate conversation and discussion. You're able to sit for long sessions of 6 hours or more. You're interested in work traversing multiple body parts. You want to tell your story in your skin and need an artist to help you visualize and illustrate your project. This needs a period. Blah, blah, blah. I hope to meet you soon, right? Picture. And then this is I have forms everywhere, so like everywhere you could register your interest or you could do your form. But my form right here just has like, this is everything for the people that are going to let me do kind of crazier stuff. What city are you in? If you're local to me, then you can save $300 a day. Or if you come here, then you can save 300 a day. But I'll travel anywhere if you're going to book me for 2 days or more. Why do you want to get tattooed? Tell me about your tattoo. Where's it going to go? What's your t-shirt size? Do you have any diet restrictions? How long can you sit for? Multiple days is an option, full day, half day. Those are the only options. I don't want to reference I'm not wanting reference of tattoos, but you may include any real life photo reference or photos of tattoo models with the look that you're after. That kind of thing. So it's already just kind of set up. So that's my funnel. Do you have something kind of similar to this?
No, I don't have something. I don't have anything like that yet. So I'm in my funnels right now. You said you had made 3 of them.
Well, I made this one and then I just cloned it.
Okay.
Because it's going to affect how your payout works. So for me, what I'm doing is if it's under a half a sleeve, if you're my client and it's under a half a sleeve, I'll give you $100. And if it's a sleeve or more, I'll give you $200. But the person has to sign up, has to pay their deposit within 60 days. So the person fills out their consultation form. We do a consultation. They pay their deposit. That can happen in 3 days. But a lot of my clients want to trade for tattoos. So they don't want PayPal to cut them a check every month. They want tattoo credit, and I'll give them a little bit more in that. And a lot of them are, doing this anyway. So, if one of my guys that's getting a sleeve can get 6 other people to get sleeves, I mean, that's for sure worth a day of work to me, how the math works out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's only one day and each of those other 6 people is going to get, 5 or 6 days. So that's the background thought process on this. And you just kind of, what I have, it's just a quick landing page. Hey, this is me. Sign up now. You probably heard from one of my friends that I'm fucking dope and I'm going to take care of you. This is what I do. Sign up here and everything's automated, right? So you set this up and then you say publish. And I'm sure there's a bunch of SEO shit that I can get into, but I'm not really. This page doesn't need to be SEO'd. Cancel, save, publish. So then another thing that you're going to have to do. Hey guys, I want to take a second right now to give my Shop Montana Tattoo Company a shameless plug. I wouldn't be able to do it without my clients out here, and I wanted to make myself available. If you guys are traveling across the northern corridor and want a place to check in or check out or guest spot, hit me up, montanatattoocompany.com. Right. Once you set this up, is you have to have a product attached to it. And so you have to make the product, right? So for me, it's one product, the Mickey Schlick deposit, and it has 2 different pricings. And those pricings are $375 or $750. and that comes to a half a day of tattooing on a sleeve at the very end. So you're paying for your last session up front, and then that's how we know we're both going to stay honest this whole time. Or if you're doing like something smaller, I'm only going to need an hour or 2 hours at the end, then 375. So, and what we do over here is over in the payments, right, where the hands out with the money.
Yeah.
Up on the top, you have this thing, products. And then so you create a product. And this is where I just put, Mickey Schlick deposit. And I wrote a whole paragraph about, hey, this is coming off your last session and this is how this is working. And it's all done. Um, and price one time amount. And you can have additional options, right? So I have a half day and a full day basically. And I think I call it like sleeve or half sleeve. Um, so then once that's in your products, you can come in here back over to web flows, web funnels, click on your thing, and then type, and then go into products, and you'll have these products that you can add to it, right? Or if they're
Got it.
not in here, you might hit add product, and then it'll give you your list of products that you've made. Because you can do this with shirts too. You know what I mean? And then later
Mhm.
on, you're like, cool, cut this person 5%. I know I'm getting whatever. Say I'm getting $10 a shirt and I want to give you $5, right? So maybe even the shirt price goes up $5, but you're able to take a third of whatever I'm taking because you're out there pushing them or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And this could be tattoos, this could be all kinds of shit. Um, you find me a back piece, you probably get more than this out of me. So now we've got our product attached to our web funnel, right? So now we click on on the management tab, or actually we're clicking on the marketing tab. And at the very top, we have, well, second one down, we have campaign. And this is where I have the 3 campaigns because these are going to be 3 different pricing options. So when people get enrolled in these, they're going to get a link that's going to be related to getting paid in a certain way. It's kind of like the calendars, right? Where each time you want to change the system a little bit, you just have to clone what you have and then write the new shit in, write the new equation in, right? So here in affiliate onboarding, which was the main one, um, I selected my source, which was a funnel. That funnel was also called affiliate onboarding. And then there's a default URL for it. So if I want to send people just to that page without um like one of my affiliates doing it, this is a link that I can use. Um, we've added these 2 products to it. And if they're not here, you just hit add and add the products to it. You're going to have to connect this campaign to the funnel. There will be a button to prompt that. Here in the next step, you say default commission for all products. So I did the math, and $200 is 26.6% of 750. So I just made it like that for both of them. And then I said customize by product, and I put both products in here. Right. So that's all there is. It just says deposit either way. In my lead connector app, I have a product that I can send to the client that's like, hey, click this to pay this smaller fee or the larger fee. And then, yeah, 1 tier. So you can set up a couple tiers, and then that's it. You set it up, it's done. And then now when you get people in here, so out of all of my people, only one of them, I think of the 6 or 7 people that signed up in the last day or whatever, only one of them is like, yeah, let me have money. And let's see. Thank you for signing up. This is where I made a thank you for signing up letter. Um, yeah, I can't thank you enough for being part of my journey. Get this link out to your friends. So now that that's set up, which is just like a couple of pages of clicks, it's not very difficult. I mean, the most in-depth part is setting up the funnel, and you probably already have the form you're going to use, the pictures you're going to use, the branding you're going to use. You just have to like write a little sales pitch for yourself.
Okay.
And then over here in Affiliate Manager, you can click on affiliate, and this is where you add people. Um, and so there's a few different ways of doing that. What I've ended up doing, and what Gabe helped me with, is I have a link to a specific form, and when that form comes in, it automatically makes you an affiliate. Now I have to assign you to a campaign, and then so what I'm going to do for you, or with you right now, is edit you as an affiliate because you filled this thing out for me. We're going to assign you to my influencer campaign. Done. What do you mean? Enter a valid first name. What are you talking about? Oh, it doesn't like the space.
Ah, I did that.
Log into client portal. So continue to add more details. So what's your website?
Tattooingwisdom.com.
HTTPS or
Yes.
HTTP?
Yeah,
Okay.
HTTPS.
I don't know if that'll matter. What's your phone number?
219
Oops.
666 8352.
Now this is you don't have to put this in for people. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care about any of this shit. This might come in later. Any kind of tax forms if you want that.
Got it.
If it adds up enough. Um, Advanced settings. What's in here? Referral ID. So let's do tattooing wisdom 24. And yeah, no shit. So copy this. Now you can also I could also give you a coupon code, right? If I was like, hey, I'm not gonna send you money back, but if you'll shout me out, like I'll give people that you're shouting me out to half price on their deposit or whatever it comes down to. Right. So that way you're not really collecting like that, but everybody's getting a deal. So there's a couple different ways to do it. And then so now I've copied your link. This is your link. Um, Done. And let's see if it's changing this. So while we're waiting, I'm going to come over here to back also to marketing and go to the QR generator. I also need to duplicate this. I'm going to come over to my forms. In my forms, I can come to submissions. I know that you were one of the last ones. You like the dark aesthetic with blue. So unfortunately, the black background doesn't work, especially with blue. I got it to work
Okay.
a bit with red and orange. But what we can do here is we say, cool, this is our thing. We know that James, it's not supposed to say that. Give me a second. It's supposed to say something different. Get out of here. I wanted to say tattooing wisdom 24. And it matters because once that link is locked in, that is the fucking link. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to add you to campaign influencer. You're added. It's cool. No, it's customize. We want this to be And this doesn't really matter because um, you're just going to send the link and it doesn't go to my home company anyway. You know what I mean? It goes to the tattoo client. It's like a long enough link that it won't matter. Um, but then we copy that, come back over to this guy, reject or manage. We want to confirm my choices, set colors, uh, single color to blue, kind of a bright blue. Background color to white in this one. We'll do two of them. Customized design. I like this guy with this guy and this guy. Bump this up a bit just so we can shrink it down or blow it up as needed. Create QR code. Boom. Here's your QR code. So I'm going to download that. Now I think I'm logged into the wrong Instagram, so it's going to take me a second to shoot all this over to you. Let me see if I can figure it out. Send me a message on Instagram real quick at Montana Tattoo Company, will you? Because that's what I have logged into the computer.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to set these colors again, and I'm going to set the background to black. And if you have luck, then cool. But it was telling me when I was reading on it, it said that sometimes the black background doesn't work at all. And then because you're influencer, I'm going to also give you another one that's just black and white. And if you ever post it like on a video or whatever, that's probably the way to go.
Give me a second. And I will.
Download. So then now, okay, so here is your link. Now, the thing about this is what I'm just figuring out is that you can put a link into stories, right? So if you see something I do and you like it, you can put it into your stories. You can add my link to the link sticker function in the stories. Anybody that clicks through on that, fills out the form, pays the deposit, you get credit for it. Right?
So how are, I guess that was my, that was one of the questions I wanted to wait until we got a little further along was how are you keeping track of, I mean, is it inside of Tattoonow? It's keeping track
Yeah,
of
I'll show you right now. Let me
that metric.
Yeah, let me send this and then let me add a couple of pictures for you. Downloads. And these should all be the same QR code. You can check them. And they should all just, when you read the text on them, they should all say Tattooing Wisdom 24 at the end. And they should just be like the black and white one's probably like the easiest for a phone to read. The blue and white one is probably like the easiest to make look cool with your shit and read. And then the black, but what you can do there is you can get square stickers and just print this stuff out and put it, on one of your give one of your cards to one of your clients, print their sticker out on it, and then
it went right to your page that you showed me.
Yeah, perfect. So that's what that does, and then so yeah, you can either send. For me, I'm kind of a like, hey, let me show you this QR code type of guy.
Yeah.
But really, I think that the links, being able to send out the links and being able to like repost, give people incentive to repost your work, because you might make $200 on this. It's a lottery, but might make, could happen
So yeah, so all right, so I make a unique QR code for
per
somebody.
client.
It's
Yep.
it's all so per, hey, here you go, here's yours.
Yes.
You now you share this,
So now,
and if somebody scans it and then goes through the process, I'm going to give them credit,
yeah,
and then
you set how long those cookies are good for, right? So,
okay.
I don't know how long is too long or how long is not long enough or how long is like people should have cleaned out their damn cookies by now. But I put on 60 days. I think that's like reasonable. If you talk to somebody and that person is motivated to buy, then let's get to it. But let's say I click on you and this is your affiliate stats. So actually, let's go back to my buddy Zach. So he's got a lead out, right? And this is probably me clicking his link. Now the cookies are tracking if he makes the purchase of one of these things. And then once he makes that purchase, it's going to say, cool, we owe you one payout or we owe you X amount of dollars. So I haven't had to go through that. Everybody so far wants to do tattoo credit. So in their instances, I just need to track what was being purchased. And then I'm going to have to apply the dollar amount, with them in here because I don't know what it'll be yet. It won't be double the other amount, but it'll be nice. And that kind of just, gives people a reason to shout it out. You want to
So
share?
you're giving people like it looked like it was like was it 20% or 26% on their initial. Well, so you make a sale. I I post this. Somebody scans it. Again, the system is tracking it. Then that particular person, tracked by cookies, ends up paying you $750.
Right.
And then then you're gonna end up sending me that one time
$200.
$200. And then so even if they like you end up sort of working on this person multiple times, you're not gonna pay them out continuously. It's just that one
That's
time
not.
finder's fee. And then
Yeah,
also go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. No, I'm that. I mean, most of my business comes from word of mouth anyway.
Sure.
So I'm not trying to like go broke or track this forever. I want to give you a bonus for having conversations that you're already having and being out there talking to me
Oh
or
yeah. No, that's
talking about
awesome.
me and talking it up for me.
That's
So
awesome.
I want it to be hefty. I want it to be nice. I want it to be
Yeah.
like worth doing. But yeah, no, I had a guy come back yesterday after like 10 years and show me some stuff. And I work on his dad and I work on some other people. And I was showing him the program and he was like, oh, that's cool. And what about these two people or these three people that have come to you a ton of times now? And I'm like, no, 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 no. So,
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I guess if they were,
come
I
on.
mean,
Yeah,
people
don't
could work
justify that, dude. You're
together.
giving somebody $200 for hooking you up and finding you a client. It's a
Yeah.
$200 finder's fee. It's not a fucking, you're not continually involved or making the sales or doing the stuff.
Right.
And even if the people do click your link, I have to meet with them and approve of whatever's happened. Right.
Got it.
So, yeah. And then when you click on the affiliates, it just tracks that. And then there is they can even have sub affiliates where like if they got somebody else to do this shit too, and then you split that between them. But this person happens to be some little clever chick that just talks to everybody and is like, yeah, and like I would say the sub affiliate gets 3/4 of it and the other person on top gets the hookup and then everybody's happy. Right.
Everybody's happy. No, I love it. Well, that's the thing. I definitely want to. I can see all the potential in the world. I would probably, start off a little simpler with just, probably credit, and then try to build off of that. Ultimately, getting to, that would be amazing.
Well, the thing that I was thinking about is like, because I'm really trying to push for bigger pieces and longer sessions.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, you have to actually do the math on what it's worth. Right. And in reality, if I'm paying, let's say I'm paying for clicks on an ad, right? And I'm paying 33 cents a click versus there's some clicks that are worth $8, right? But you might have to get through 10 of those 10 of those $8 clicks to get one sale for $800. So what's it worth at the end of the day? Well, if I'm making, 2,400 out of 2 or 3 days, I can, that's worth a couple $100 to me. If the difference
Totally.
is I get the job or I don't get the job, like I'm trying to feed my family, dude. Like I want to,
Yeah.
I'll hook it up. If you're going to go out there, I'm bad at talking to people. If you go out there and talk for me and like use this link so people come to you specifically, I'm fine with that.
So would you mind going, and I know we got probably about 10 minutes left. Could we go through and I made a funnel that says
Okay.
affiliate, and then it's so it's add the steps.
You want to share your screen?
Sure, I could share my screen. So maybe just like we could do a quick help me set up the steps so that way I get the order of operations. I can flush it all out and make it I can make it really custom to what I want later, but just sort of get the structure down.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me share my screen and I'll enable that and I'll share with you.
I don't know why I lost my camera, but it's not that important. Go ahead.
Go to your share screen. You can do an options, allow me to share it.
Oh, layouts and options, whiteboard, iPhone. Where's that at?
So by your share screen, there might be like a little arrow that you can click up. Little arrow just over to the
it
right.
Says layouts and options.
Let's see. Okay.
Share screen button to the right. Multiple participants can share.
Yeah, those options.
Cool.
Yep. Okay, cool. Got it. So I'll share this. All right. I will here. Let me make it full size so it's a little easier to watch. Okay, so now I'm in.
I don't even know if you need.
I'm in web funnels here. I just back up.
No, that's perfect.
In web funnels, I made a funnel called affiliate.
Okay.
So now it says add a new step. Yeah. So I'll add a step. What's the step?
Affiliate onboarding or onboarding from affiliates.
Okay.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can remember. I take everything and then just name it the same so I know what I'm searching for each window.
All right. IAT. What?
2 Fs.
FF. Okay. So it's okay.
Boom.
Cool. All right. Cool. So this is just step one.
Yep.
Okay. One step.
And that's something that'll be the only step.
Oh,
so create from blank. And do you have one? Do you have like a landing page or anything like that set up?
I might. Would that be in forms? No. Would that be under forms or something?
No, it'd be in funnels, or it would be in funnels. So just do create from blank.
Okay, I'll do that. This will be helpful with your video to show people.
Yeah, for sure. So click full width right here.
Okay.
Nope, it's already up. It's in the under add a section full width. It says.
Got it.
Right there. Click that. So that's a section. Now you have to add a row. Click in the middle where it says add row.
Is plus here or that?
No, that one.
Okay.
And then hit one column. Those are two different selections you just made.
Got it. So I can see,
in each of these, you can set the background color over on the right-hand side, and you can set the padding and all that. You could put your title in there. You could put a picture. Now go back to plus. Or no, go to the green plus at the bottom of this little section. Up, scroll up. Boom. Nope, you passed it down.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah,
okay.
You got to go to on the bottom. It's hard to get to sometimes.
There it is. And when I click on that, I click on that window and it lets me do it. Okay. So
here I do that. Do it again. Do full width.
Another full width. Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
then
another.
do add row again.
Got it.
And now do 2 columns. Boom. So now on one side here, hit go add element, headline, get tattooed. See where the timer is on this thing.
Got a few minutes.
If
I'll,
nothing else, dude, I can just call you right back. It doesn't matter.
it's all good. All right.
And then now add element on the other side and go to scroll down. Surveys, forms got to be in here somewhere, right?
So I got maps, sir, probably.
Yeah, so forms has to be in here somewhere, and if it's not in there,
code, survey, calendar, maps, SVG, reviews.
if it's not in there, then you can put code in there, and then you
There you
can
go.
click the
Form.
link. Yeah, there you go. Boom. So select your form. What's your what's your main one that you wanted people to fill out if it was the perfect client?
Yeah, it would probably just have to. It would probably be the just my standard intake form.
Okay.
I'm trying to see which one. Which one would that be? Tattoo check-in. Well, how about this? Here's what I'll do is I'll grab one, and then
yeah, you can swap it out.
Yeah.
Cool. So then you're gonna set up, one side and the other side using the different elements. Put a picture in there, put a headline in there, put some writing in there, maybe have some check boxes, so it looks so that people can read what you're about, maybe see some of your work, and sign up all on one page. They don't even really need to see your work because they're seeing your work live on somebody else, right? So I wouldn't even get crazy on the portfolio stuff on this page, just enough to be like, I'm serious. And then they submit it. So then you're going to hit save, hit publish, and then go back.
So
if you want to save and publish this, fine.
Yeah, I think I'd like to just, like, again, just proof of concept here. And now that that's the thing. I don't use Tattoonow like as much as I wish I did. Okay. So domain.
Yeah, me too. So now select your domain. Boom. Drawingwisdom.com. There you go. Save. And now hit back. And then click over to payments on the left-hand side. Nope. Yeah, that might work too.
This payments or this other?
No, I would do the bar. Yeah, I would do that one.
Okay. Got it.
And now products.
Got it.
Up here, right at the top in the center.
So
no, in the top in the center, there's a drop down for products. Yes. Yeah, boom, there you go.
Products. Thank you.
And now click new, create product. Oh, and look, dude, drawing for tattooers. For $100, you can have other people and be like, give them 10%. Fuck it.
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah.
So that's like the affiliate program where you could be like, hey, Jason, send this shit out every time you put it out with this link whenever you want, and you can get 10% on that. So yeah, now you say tattoo deposit.
Affiliate
deposit or whatever you want it to be. I would just be like because the affiliate's going to get linked to the web funnel. So the product is kind of a little bit separate. You can name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me, but that's why I just went with like tattoo deposit and I put my name on it so that everybody's going to have to do their own deals, otherwise it always comes out of my pocket, which could be fine, but I'm having people do this for me, not for the shop.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's okay. That makes sense.
Right.
All right. So thanks. This would end up being like, I would talk about like, this is
what your deposit's paying for. Mine says, hey, dude, this is for your last session. We're going to get to a point where you think you're done and your skin is beat enough that I'm going to think you're done. Then I'm going to want to spend another half day on you, and I'm going to want to take my time because I'm going to be taking lots of pictures during this one and blah, 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 blah. as long as you cancel within 72 hours before an appointment, your deposit's safe. After that, it depends on if I can fill your time. If it's under 24 hours, then you're going to need a new deposit. I want to talk to you all for a minute about Tattoonow. Tattoonow has been helping tattooers have the longest lasting positive impact possible since the 90s. They help artists, studio owners, managers, and other professionals maximize and fulfill their potential. Whether it's creating industry-leading websites or delivering CRM tools to run your business smoothly. Visit tattoonow.com or longevity.tattoonow.com today.
Got it. And let me see if I can share this up. Yeah, cool. All right, so we were just at this point.
Now, do add another price.
Right. Let me catch up here. So, all right. So I've got, okay, I made a product, then I described it. I will add some media and stuff, search for collection, no, taxes, whatever. Okay. All right. So one-time payment. Oh, wait. So this is the amount that I'm paying. Is that right?
In my instance,
So that the amount that the
client is paying to me for their deposit.
Got it.
And
okay.
in your lead connector app, you will have a product that says deposit, and you just send it out.
Beautiful.
So I have two prices. One's for like, hey, if it's something smaller, here you go. And if it's something larger, there you go.
Okay. So half day. Let's see. Right, there's that one, and then so it's a full day. Full day. And these are deposits.
Yep.
So just just to
just randomly.
Just
and then
random.
that's it, dude. Now you hit now just hit save.
Save. So these are products that are now in the collection of products.
Yeah. So now go back to your web funnels.
Okay. Web funnel.
Click on that same web funnel. Affiliate. Up at the top, right next to overview, it says products. Down a little bit below that.
All right.
Nope. Down. Up over right here on the. I'm trying to circle it on my screen. Right hand sign.
Say it one more time. Which one I'm looking for?
It says products. Next to, yep. There you go.
Got it.
Okay. Add a product. And then click on that, and then tattoo affiliate product. Boom. Price. Click. Half day or full day. Boom. Click. And then so you can say, hey, this people in this group can only sell me for walk-ins or however you want to set it up, right? Yeah. Now the program will be the same for everybody, but everybody will get a slightly different QR code related to how they're getting paid out. So if those people change from tattoo clients to, hey, I'm not getting any more tattoos, but I still talk about you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here you go. And then so you can do additional options. I think you can do additional options. Hit save, and then put it in again as a full day. Add a product, and then add the full day. Boom. Save. So now you're going to click on the management tab or marketing tab. Just on it. Just click on it. Yeah. And then at the top on the end, it says affiliate manager. And then campaign. Click on that. Now you're going to make a campaign. You'll create a new one. Funnels. Select your funnel. Affiliate right at the top.
Oh, got it.
And then blah, blah, blah. That shit doesn't matter. It's all already hooked up. Products are already on there. Go to next. Click up here. What do you want the commission for the products to be? Now you can do it one of two ways, right? And so in my first product, I did 26.6 because that's how the math worked. Because originally I had told people a flat dollar amount, and then that's how the flat dollar amount worked out with the deposit cost, right?
Got
But
it.
in my one for affiliates, then each one, like for it's a flat like $25 for smaller pieces or $50 for bigger pieces, right? And then it's just a flat fee. And so over here where it says commission, create customized commission by products, so you can do it where it's like, hey, 20% for a half day or 30% for a full day. I want you out there selling the big ones. Because
Got it.
at 26.6, they're like, okay, it's the same whether no matter what the people buy. But if you're like, cool, you get even more for selling big pieces, go fucking talk this shit up, then there you go. 20 and 25 even.
I mean, yeah, that would be a bigger,
Yeah, a bigger bump.
yeah, bigger bump.
You
Yeah,
know what I
cool.
mean? And then
Mm-hmm.
you can make videos where it's like, hey guys, you want to sell tattoos? This is how I do it. These are some of the
Nice.
words I use and some of the things I say. Show your people these videos and then send them my link through your station. Because if they come to me, because I'm going to brand my shit on every page, and if they come to me, then you're fucked. I would just do
Nice.
one tier. Yeah. I mean, I
Totally.
guess it
No,
doesn't
just
matter. Just
checking
how
it
you
out.
set up.
So you can
Um,
set it up like so somebody is I mean I'm just trying to think like spitball about like how you could sort of differentiate the tiers, but you could differentiate them somehow and
yeah.
then make
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I guess that could be a way that you do. So, all right. So we're talking about dollars right now. So somebody does this, and then eventually, like, I'll get them, hooked up. That I'll pay them out with something. But how are you doing the tracking of like for tattoo credit, for instance? I mean, I guess we could we say that this same amount equals tattoo dollars, or would you do it a different
I would
way?
do it differently. I would offer more for tattoos so I don't have to pay out and I don't have to deal with it and deal with their W-9 and any shit like that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but I put it to 0% commission,
All right.
and then it tracks their sales and we do the math at the time of the transaction. But we got another save. So save this. We got one more little part here that's going to be important.
Let me see. Is there a save that I have to do here? Or just hit
Just
next.
hit next.
Got it.
And then I at the affiliate, hey man, thanks for signing up. And then that can be as long or as concise as you like.
All right. Fine. But anyway, so assign affiliate current campaign or to do ones.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
have any others.
just hit finish
Okay.
because you're gonna have to manually put those people in, but we're gonna bypass that right now. So
Okay.
publish. Yeah, I would just say publish now. Oh shit. So and can't when you go back into this later and you click into the campaign name, just change that to something that's not like stupid. You see where
Totally.
it says campaign create one, the first blue word down here next to where it says active.
Right.
Yeah, so you can change that, right, to be affiliate onboarding or that's where I changed it from affiliate onboarding to affiliate onboarding for tattoos to affiliate onboarding influencers because those are going to be the three main like payment structures.
Where do you where do you uh where do you change that bit at? Is that in the
Yeah,
under
just click on it. You
campaigns?
can click on it,
Okay.
and then right here at the top it'll have it. You just hit the little
This one.
pencil, right there. And then later on, I just did it. I named it something that then later on, when I wanted to change those pricing structures, I could just duplicate that whole campaign.
How did you phrase it? You said there's influencers and there's what was it?
People,
Customers?
I
People.
did affiliate onboarding, and then which was just normal. I'm going to pay you affiliate onboarding for tattoos and affiliate onboarding for influencers.
Got it. And then you clone this at some point.
Yeah,
Some
and so what I did for the affiliate for tattoos is I put 0% is what I'm paying you. And then I track the numbers in that, when they come in and they're like, hey, can you see if anybody signed up for me? I can be like, yeah, here you go. but we got one more little part to do.
Got it.
Let's open up. Yeah, you're gonna have to click through this. Oh yeah, you got that already. Boom. Net finish. You have to, for whatever reason with this one, you have to click all the way through every time.
I got it. All right. So it because I altered it,
Yeah.
it took a few steps back.
So go up to affiliate manager.
Let me click that. Okay, affiliate manager.
And put affiliate. So look, we need their name and their email mainly, right? So we're not going to do that. Actually, yeah, click that real quick just so we can see it. Add. No, don't do that. Just click add.
Got it. Add.
Because this is going to give us, new affiliate. This is going to give us our form structure. So email, first name, last name, company name. So this is what we need. Don't even worry about that. We're going to go make a new form. We just want it to look. We know that we need their first name, last name, email. That is what this is going to take out of there. So click out of this and then
Done
go
or
over
saved?
I would just hit the X.
Got it.
And then come over here to site tools, I think. And is that where forms are? Yeah, forms. Add a form. Start from scratch. Affiliate onboarding. And this is the one where your affiliate is actually onboarding themselves. Name it at the top.
This form here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. And then first name, last name, email, phone number. I consent to receive notifications. I made a couple. This is fine for now, and you can go back and change this later and it'll update dynamically. But the things that I added to mine is, do you want dark aesthetic? What's your favorite color?
Right.
Right. Because I'm going to make these stickers that go with the shit that you already have. So when you're showing it to people, you have incentive to like come to the shop. Let me print this out as a sticker for you. Slap it on the back of your phone. You can show it to people wherever you go.
Sick.
Maybe you're going to make some money. Maybe you're not going to make some money, but it's better than knowing you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, it can be digital, it could be a physical thing.
And if you're trying to get tattoos and money's in the way and you can sign up 6 people and get a free day for yourself, well, that's probably a value to somebody.
I just had a dude the other day. I was, tattooing, him, and it was a pretty big tattoo. It was his first one. He's like, "Oh, this is probably the only one I'm going to get." But if I bring you people, I want money, and I'm like I'm working on it. But yeah, it's like
Yeah.
People are like,
yeah. Now the trick here, and what I would put in the email is that this system, however they have this system set up, is paying through PayPal. So they need to sign up with a PayPal email. I don't know a way around that yet. That's how it's been explained to me. So I'm not completely certain how that works, but I put in my email thing, hey, use your PayPal email, or I can give you tattoo credit.
You put in this onboarding thing.
I put it in there, like if you click on the email option on the form, where it says placeholder, you use the same email you get PayPal at.
Okay.
Same one, yeah.
You use for PayPal.
I would do PayPal in all caps.
Got it.
And then just hit save, and you can come back and edit this later, however you want.
Then that comes up here at the top.
Yeah, it's just in the box. Okay. It's like
I see it. Yeah, it's a grayed out. Okay.
Yeah, and now you go back.
So I hit save, so everything's saved. Now I can just hit back and it goes back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to go to workflows, sites, and tools. Down. Oh, there. And workflows. And we're going to add a workflow. Start from scratch. Add, click that affiliate onboarding. Now go to add a new trigger. You're going to select that affiliate onboarding form. Forms, just type in form. It's, yeah, there you go, form submitted.
Maybe it was
No.
a different.
Yeah, form submitted. Now click add filters. Form is. It'll let you select affiliate. Boom, right there at the top. Where it says form submitted, put up there affiliate form submitted. Right here at trigger name. Yeah, workflow trigger name. That's perfect. You got that one. Yeah, nope.
Wait.
Right next to that.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Go slightly to the right.
Okay, so over in the field
there,
of
boom, where it says form submitted under workflow trigger name. It's
okay. Form submitted
right there.
So,
that one. The second one. Nope.
Wait. All right. Okay. Under workflow trigger name, that's the one.
Yeah. Now click there and say affiliate form submitted.
Okay.
Just so that you know that the right form is selected. Now hit save.
This top save or
down at the bottom trigger, save trigger.
Got it.
And then hit the plus. Now you can do you do workflows a lot?
Not a lot. So
okay,
this is
sweet. We're gonna do a good one.
good.
So let's do assign to user. Actually, you know what? Don't worry about that. Put in the top affiliate and add to affiliate manager. Nope. Just go back.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Boom, right there, top one. Add to affiliate manager. Save action. They're added to the affiliate manager. Add. Now, depending on so at this point, what it's done is added them directly to that, but we still need to notify you. Right. Okay. And so in my instance, what happens is I have to go actually look at their form to see what the other things they picked were. Which of these campaigns do they want to go on? What are their favorite colors? So I actually have to take a minute and write them back, and then so you can set this up. Let's do another plus, hit one of these other pluses in the workflow. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, please select an action. That's fine. Oh, we're already in there. Okay, so now we want to
send text or something to me.
Well, these would send text to them. So if you want to send a text to them, click send SMS. And then type a real cool, like, hey dude, thank you for signing up. Or I can't I can't thank you enough. It means so much to me. Word of mouth is really helps me out. And this is finally I have an opportunity to give back. However you want that to sound.
Got it. I'll work on that a little bit more. Okay,
now click save action.
Save action.
Now click add another thing. Yeah. And another thing, what I would do, actually go, okay, so right here, I type in internal or INT, and it should say send internal notification. So I like to do this through the app just so that everything's coming to one place. But if you want to send yourself a text, so what I do is type a notification. How do you want to receive your notification? Okay. So to user type, assign to a particular user. Select James Wisdom. And then what's the message to yourself? Listen, bitch, don't fuck this up.
Right.
I put like dirty messages to myself, like, listen, pussy, this person wants to hook you up, treat them like a king, whatever it is, or like this person wants to pimp you out, go put on your hoe shoes and make up and take that walk. So this is the message that you're going to get. And then, so hit save action. Plus. Type in the top weight, click on it, put 3 days where it says no time delay is perfect on the bottom. Yeah, 3 days.
Okay, so 3 and then days.
Yeah,
Got
and
it.
then save action. At plus, we're going to do another internal notification to you, and then this one should be set it up the same way, and it should be like, hey, if you didn't get this done,
Mm-hmm.
figure it out. And you're going to want to use the tags in here, right? So yeah, so actually, yeah, do that custom values and do contact full name. And so you're going to want to put that in the top one too, right? So this contact full name wants to be in your program. You know, you're not going to get that information if you don't put that in here. So whatever information you need is just in is you're going to want to you have to go into lead connector and look it up. That's why I do the internal notification with notification, because then when you click on the message it can just open up their conversation.
Got it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yes. Okay.
sometimes that matters. I think in this case it doesn't matter as much, but sometimes it matters. And then so save that action. And so you can set this up however you want, to talk to them, to not talk to them. What I would do is right between affiliate manager and SMS down, I would hit that plus, and I would put another weight in there for an odd amount of time, like on an hour and 36, like 96 minutes or something. Like just a weird amount of time where it's like, hey, dude, we got your stuff. And then when you send that SMS out to them, just make it real personal. Like, hey, consult for contact first name. Uh, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. Thank you very much. Blah, 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 blah. You can put your closer in there. And that's where you use those tags to dynamically make it to the person. Right. So boom, click on that. Yeah. And then click on that tag at the top, contact, use your first name, and then exclamation point, and then space, and then boom. And then you can write it out however you want. Right.
Got it.
So now
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on is you have a form. You can copy that form link for yourself and send it to people, or you record a short 1 minute video for YouTube or for Instagram, and or even 15 seconds. Hey, are you talking about the tattoos I gave you? Why don't you get paid for that? Use the sticker option to put the link to that form in there, and then anybody that clicks that link is going to automatically get added to the affiliate manager, and is automatically they're going to get a thank you. You're going to get a notification that, because you're going to have to assign them to whatever campaign.
Right.
So you have to go into the affiliate manager, find the person, assign them to the campaign, but all their information is going to be in there. You don't have to retype it in. It's already captured all that.
Okay.
And then there's a place on there also where you can set your cookies. So if you want to do it for 45 days or 90 days or 100 days or whatever, you know, I think probably what I should do is go back in mine and set it so that the affiliate one is, I've set the affiliate one to a lower price per job, but I should set the cookies to like a year.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So like if you're playing this fucking video forever, I can leave you the, with the person that found me, that, found them for me first or whatever. That's not that big a deal.
No, that's amazing. Well, I think too, it's what I like about going through this exercise is it like, it really does. Again, I've gone through it a few times, but it helps to solidify it for me. And then as I need stuff, it's like, it's good to know, like, how do you do this? Where do where do you find?
Well, man,
So, it's like sometimes like it's complicated and I want to get better at it. But again, it's like, like how it all works together. It's probably very basic, like, there's probably a real basic kind of computer language that's going on that it just is like,
yeah, well,
it escapes, it
you want
escapes me. And I don't know how to learn about it.
you want the bad news?
Let's have it.
because I'm getting ready to. I think I want to do. I was having an epiphany about it today. I think I want to do it as like a seminar or a speech or something. Um, you know, it's a bad word to most of us, but there's one thing that's standing in between you and all of that shit, and
Mm,
it's reps.
right.
If you get your
Yeah.
reps in
Yeah.
and you're like,
Totally.
I couldn't figure this out. I was like, what the fuck are all these steps? Because I want to do the affiliate stuff, but then when you get in
Right.
there, it's like you have to have the funnel already done. And then where's your product? Because you have to have a product for us to give a commission on. So like, so you have to figure those. But then when you do that and you're like, oh, I can do this all in 12 minutes. And then if I want to have it for, how would I set it up for, people that just want tattoos? Okay, well, I just duplicate it. And then, hey, I'm trying to go on all these podcasts. Can I offer people something, to give me extra shout outs once in a while? It's like a commercial, right? If they come, you get paid. That's how it works.
I love it. I think this is something that I would just sort of put to you, and then maybe it's something that you could develop, or you and Gabe could develop, or but how do you do these reps? And I think because that's the thing about reps. Sometimes they're very basic.
Right.
You could do a really sort of complex, like like a burpee, right? Like for example, we're thinking about like the relating it to
Well, it's the same
exercise.
as the drawing drills. You know what I mean?
Totally, yeah, and
And
that
for
and
me,
that, yeah, that's part of what I'm interested in. Is like, how do I do this sort of basic thing that kind of like builds muscle memory, and it's kind of like you end up doing it. It's like,
I think
how
it's,
do we do basic things here? You know?
I think accepting that the first, 1 to 5 of anything is going to be garbage
Okay,
is like the
that's
first
fair.
key to like, hey, I just have to like do it and then do it again. And then once I've done it 3 or 4 times and I learn where
Yeah,
it's fucking up, now
right,
it's like, oh yeah, I could walk you through this tomorrow. No problem. Because it's really only a couple of steps, right? Like probably
right.
I would say like the most important and difficult part of this, we didn't really go through at all, which is how you set up the web funnel. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So I'm sure you can find templates on that where it's like, this is a really great thing that's going to make the sale and they're going to fill out the form. Or you can, I did it with, branding on shop branding on the top of the form, my personal branding on the form, shop branding on the top of the page, a picture of me, a picture of one tattoo, and some, hey, if you've seen my work and you like what I do, here's how to do it.
yeah, that's yes. No, I think that was
So
was
yeah,
all.
especially as I get into with the lowbrow know-how stuff, as I get into teaching, then it's like, okay, yeah. Shoot me out for that because I can talk to 10, 15 people at a time. You know what I mean? And then
Yes.
I can get my reps in by
Yep.
being like, cool, what's your individual little project? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to do that, but I can figure it out. And then once I do figure it out, I'm going to be bored with it. So you can have it. I'll just fucking teach you for this one project. And then you can do that shit all the time. Other people can sign up to work through, certain projects. Hey, I want to make a thing that looks like this. What am I doing wrong?
Well, I think just building up like this. All right, so for instance, we went through these triggers, and just sort of doing this, like, hey, build yourself an internal communication. Like just a simple thing. Again, like kind of building the reps until you end up getting um, this really complicated order of operations. Building these different web funnels. Again, it's kind of like, how do they all work together? It's like, it really does, it takes some guidance. So I'm all about it with what you're saying about the um about making the reps. I want to do that, but it's like, it is so uh difficult to know where to begin. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So difficult to know where to begin at all. So reps. I like that. I really do. And I'm not. Don't take it like I'm even arguing with you at all. I'm not. I'm with you. I'm like, how do we start?
Yeah. And
Where do
that's,
we start at?
I think that the best place is exactly right. What you already did, right? You identify the problem. Hey, this is the issue. And I think that's where I kind of don't have as much patience as I should with some people. Because for
Mm,
me, I like identify a problem and immediately will start searching for a solution. Um,
okay.
and I deal with that with younger tattooers sometimes where it's like, hey, the only reason that you're complaining about this is because you haven't been in long enough or annoyed enough at this problem to figure out how to solve it, because you're going to have to solve it. We've all had to solve it. You know, it's usually
Right.
how you present your work or how you talk to your clients, and not what your client's request is, type of deal, right? Um, so yeah, I think that's really good. And the thing is it all spills over, right? So
Mm.
for the last few days, I've been trying to record this video on how to make a pocket watch in this program called Plasticity, which is like super
Mm.
powerful, very easy.
Yeah.
And I have a project coming up for a guy where I made a like an hourglass with some skulls on it and a compass on top. So I had bought the hourglass, but I'm going to make a video on how to make one of those too. And then I had a skull that I'd already made, and I imported that. And then I imported those into ZBrush. And then I went into Plasticity, made a compass, and put it all together. Well, I did the whole thing and made a pretty complex model in an hour. Right. And so now once you have the reps in, it's like, here's this thing that's completely mine. I did use one store bought product, but when you can get three bases for $20 and then you can edit them however you want, it's
Mm.
kind of stupid not to do that. Like, yes, I can make one. I can actually make five. And that's the demo that I'm doing with doing the pocket watch. But I built this whole thing from scratch that you can turn around, spin in space, get all the lines from in ZBrush in under an hour. And then today I'm doing another video where I'm like detailing it out and then going into a different program to render it. And it's the same thing, right? Like when you first start doing it, you're like, what the fuck are all these words, dude? Like, I don't even understand. And everybody that you're learning from is speaking that language, you know? But
Right.
once you're like, okay,
Yeah.
how do I do this fucking thing?
Hmm.
And you go, I still can't bake my models right. You know, I've been doing it a year and I'm like, still like tripped up on this. If I spent 3 days where I was like, here's a base model, I'm going to bake it, I'm going to find out where the problems are, I'm going to fit. It's a lot of stuff, but once you know how to do it and you know where it's going wrong, you can get through it in 20, 30 minutes. And then what you're left with is fucking fire, you
Right.
know. And it's
No,
the
I
same
love that.
it's the same I find that it's the same in Tattoonow, right? Once you like go in there and you're like, okay, what's the problem?
Okay, so I want to ask if like and if you're just like just gutting it out like in Tattoo Now, you know what I mean, just sort of like tearing it apart and figuring it out, like respect. Do you have any other resources, like any other places where you're getting like insight into how to approach this? So again, like so you're kind of like you're immersing yourself in the language, so you're hearing people speak these the words. There may be
I just search for it. So Tattoo Now, they're repackaging Go High Level.
right, okay,
So I just search for whatever it is in Go High Level, and then there's 15 people making videos on it. The
right,
issue is some of these people, that's just what they do. They get in here, they figure it out. They don't have anything to do with tattooing. They don't know shit
yeah,
about. Sometimes they don't even know anything about the videos they're making. They're just reading a
right,
white paper and saying, this is how you do this and this and this. And then what they're making is super generic. So it's really good, you know, to go through the group and have options of like, this is actually how this can help me in my day to day, because it might be slightly different from other people. But, you know, when we can identify common issues that we all have, which is, hey, dude, we all do a lot of business by word of mouth.
yeah,
Why don't you
yeah.
give those people something, you know, something more?
Well, that's so what I'm the way I'm kind of relating to it right now is like I'm making thumbnails for my for like streams that I put on YouTube, and like I go through I watch these videos by this group called Texture Labs. I don't know if it's one guy or it's like a team or whatever, but anyway, they're like really complicated, and by the time I get done, sort of going through their step by step, I've learned a lot,
Right.
and I keep doing them, and it's like, and like now I have more insights into doing, my own projects, Photoshop manipulation, just using Photoshop generally. So anyway, it's like, um, I do want to have, like I do think that we're going to end up having to sort of have our own, sort of philosophy on how we use this medium. Tattoo Now, for instance, right? Just like tattoo, like you can watch all the step by step how to do a tattoo, and it's
Yeah, you
it's not
still
going to
got to get
give
in
you
there
your
and
own
get your,
style. Yeah, you still have to do it, but
you
it's
know,
like there's something to just know, like again, like there's a sort of having some recipes, not because it's what you're gonna do, but because it just gets you swimming. You know what I mean? It just
For
really gets you
sure.
moving.
For sure. For
That
sure.
anyway, that's why I really appreciate you take some time and help me tutoring me here with this because that's like
Yeah, no problem at all, man.
I appreciate it. Well, this is I guess this is the thing too. You're gonna make these videos; they're gonna be valuable.
Well, and
Um,
I also kind of want to do that for like shops, right? Where it's like, hey,
yeah,
man, like, how about there's a way to button this all up together. Hey, let me come to any place in the world and I'll work on this kind of stuff with you. And
yeah,
then, I'll also book some tattoos on my own.
yeah.
And if
No,
you book
for
them for
sure.
me, if you shout me out and the people book through you, then here's an automatic hundred, a couple $100, which,
I think it's gonna help. It'll help you just like I'm. I could foresee helping me if I get good enough at this myself that I could teach somebody.
yeah,
It's
hell
gonna
yeah.
help me learn my own way around it. And
Well, and
same.
it's, it's just letting go of the fear of failure and accepting that you're going to fail a couple times before you get it right.
Yeah.
So you
No,
just do a couple and then fuck it, dude, delete them and do it again.
yeah.
The
Fair
more
enough.
times you do it, the more reps you got in, the better you understand the language. It all starts to come together when you're just like, it's like anything. It's like it goes back straight back to the lines, right? You start
Hmm.
making those lines, eventually you're going to get muscle memory and you're going to understand like, hey, this is the process.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
no, that's yeah, thanks for the I knew that was go high level, but I'm definitely gonna, I'll do that too. I like having some, I do like having some just some longer view on stuff. So
yeah, I want to get together. I think I'm going to try to get Gabe to post this. I'm going to try to get together with him and then maybe offer myself as like a resource to just be like, hey, dude, if people want to come in, I'm making content. I'm going to give you guys some content. I'm going to throw my affiliate link on here. If
yeah,
you want to throw your own affiliate link on here, we'll see how this all works. Then you know what I mean? Like if Gabe wanted to put his own affiliate link and be like, hey, I'm shooting out Mickey. Here's, I'm going to get paid if anybody picks him up, basically.
amazing. No, I love it.
So yeah, well, cool, dude. I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get ready for the day, but
Of
thanks for
course,
doing this
no,
with me.
of course. Well, and one last thing I'll leave you with. I want you to, perhaps think about it. I'm really thinking about like, I don't know if this will be, I don't know if this will just be live on YouTube or if it would be sort of like more of a closed group. But I'm really thinking about like, sort of like doing like these investigation sort of reading group classes about artists. So, for instance, the one I'm really thinking about, like starting with, might be Salvador Dali. He wrote this book called "The 50 Secrets to Magic Craftsmanship." I don't know if you
Oh,
know this
right
book.
on. I didn't know.
It's an amazing book. I mean, it's really more of a philosophy book, to be honest.
Right, right.
But it's sort of it's in the guise of like giving you these tips,
Yeah,
but they're
that's
not really
cool.
tips. Like
Right,
they're not
right.
really tips. Anyway, I would love it if we, like have a reading group, maybe a little lecture and stuff, and then just discussion and like I don't know. Anyway, just something I would throw out there
Oh
is like
yeah,
if I get it put together, I'll see if you want to
sweet,
be a
dude.
part of it. I think
Yeah,
it'd
I
be really
appreciate that.
yeah, of course. So thank you for doing this today, Mickey. I really I can't thank you enough.
No
Seriously.
problem at all. All right,
All
man.
right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too,
Take
bud.
it
See
easy.
ya.
Bye. If you like this sort of thing, like, follow, and subscribe so I can bring you more.